What if I told you the world's future is not being decided in America, not in Europe, but in one single continent? A continent where 60% of humanity lives, a continent that has the world's oldest civilizations and the world's most futuristic cities, a continent where one side is covered in ice and the other side is burning hot desert, a continent that gave birth to religions, empires, inventions, Silk Roads, spices, wars, technology, and billionaires. This is not just a continent, this is AZ. And today, on Crazy World Forever, we are beginning the greatest world journey ever, continent by continent, country by country. Welcome to Episode 1, Asia, the continent that runs the planet. Asia is so huge that calling it a continent is actually an insult, because Asia is like a mini Earth inside Earth. It has the world's tallest mountains, the world's deepest lakes, and the biggest deserts, the densest cities, the oldest cultures, and the fastest growing economies. If Asia was a separate planet, it would still be the most diverse planet in the universe. And here's the crazy part. If you remove Asia from Earth, human history becomes empty. Most people think history began in textbooks, but history actually began in Asia because Asia gave the world its biggest stories. Asia gave the world the earliest cities, the first major empires, the first trade routes, the first money systems, the first written laws, and the first philosophies. From Mesopotamia to the Indus Valley to ancient China, Asia didn't just witness civilization, Asia invented civilization. And still today, Asia is rewriting the future. Now here's a fact that will shock you. Every 10 people you meet in the world, 6 of them are Asian. Yes. Asia has more people than all other continents combined, and think about it. Every second, somewhere in Asia, a baby is being born, a business is being created, a temple bell is ringing, a rocket is launching, a billion-dollar deal is happening. Asia is not sleeping. Asia is constantly moving. It's like a giant living machine of humanity. Asia is the continent of extremes. It has the Himalayas, Earth's crown, the deepest lakes like Baikal and the Arabian Desert, tropical islands like Maldives and Philippines, frozen lands like Siberia, and volcanoes in Indonesia and Japan. Asia is the only place where you can freeze in the morning, burn in the afternoon, and swim in the evening, all within one continent. This is why Asia feels unreal. Now listen carefully. If Earth had a spiritual headquarters, yes, it would be Asia, because Asia gave birth to most of the world's major religions. Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity began in West Asia, Islam began in West Asia, and Judaism began in West Asia. Jainism, Sikhism, Shintoism, Taoism, and Confucian philosophy. Think about it. Billions of people pray daily, and their prayers connect back to Asia. So Asia is not just land. Asia is belief. Asia is philosophy. Asia is the birthplace of human meaning. Now here comes the modern twist. People used to think Asia was only about ancient temples. But today, Asia is the factory of the world. Asia is the technology engine of the world. Asia is the future of the world economy. Some of the world's fastest growing nations are in Asia. Cities like Tokyo, Seoul, Shanghai, Singapore, Dubai, Mumbai, Bangkok look like they came from the future. Asia has both worlds' ancient history and futuristic power living side by side. That is why Asia is unpredictable. And that is why Asia is unstoppable. Now let's talk about something that unites all humans. Food. Asia didn't just create delicious food. Asia created global taste. Spices, tea, rice, noodles, and even the idea of street food culture. From Indian biryani, to Japanese sushi, to Chinese dumplings, to Thai curry, to Turkish kebabs. Asia is basically the kitchen of Earth. And the funniest part? Even if you travel to Europe or America, half of the popular foods are Asian-inspired. So yes, Asia is not only feeding itself, Asia is feeding the world. Asia is a continent where every country hides a miracle. You have the Great Wall of China, the Taj Mahal in India, and Angkor Wat in Cambodia, Petra in Jordan, Mount Fuji in Japan, and Bali in Indonesia, the Dead Sea in West Asia, cherry blossoms in Korea, and Cappadocia in Turkey. But these are only famous wonders. The real Asia is in its hidden villages, lost temples, unknown islands, mountain tribes, and ancient caves. Asia is a treasure chest, and we have just opened the lid. So this was Asia, a continent that holds the past, the present, and the future. Asia is not just geography. Asia is civilization. Asia is spirituality. Asia is innovation. Asia is power. And today, we started our world journey. But now the real adventure begins, because in the next episodes, we will explore Asia country by country and reveal mind-blowing facts that most people have never heard. So subscribe to Crazy World Forever and turn on the bell icon, because the next country we visit might completely change the way you see Earth. This is Crazy World, and this journey is forever. This journey is forever. Subscribe now to Crazy World Forever.